Sergers are really cool. You probably love using your serger to do garments. You might want to do decorative things. We have some beautiful serger crochet here. This little tunic top was done on the serger. Here's some more serger crochet for you. Just lots of fun things. But what makes this machine really awesome, you notice there's no tension dials out there on the front of the machine because it sets the tensions for you, which is absolutely fabulous. And you can notice here that I'm going to get some wonderful stretch on the knits, and that's what you love, is you use performance fabrics, and you do want to make things that are knit fabrics because they're so comfy. You want the stitches to be able to stretch, and that's what a serger will give you. Now, also, I want you to notice that you can also gather with your serger. So I'm going to lengthen my stitch length down a little bit, and I'm going to move my differential feed up, and the differential feed will allow the back of the fabric to feed slower than the front fabric, so then it's going to gather. So here we've got this nice little ruffle put on there, and I'm going to put it back to neutral now, but I want to do something else really fun. Just with a flip of a switch here and a cut of a thread here, I'm going to do a rolled hem. And this is really an awesome thing to be able to do, is to take your machine and to be able to just quickly change it from one task to another. So just with pulling that thread out, now I'm going to make my stitches closer together because I want to do a rolled hem. Look at how beautiful of a hem that did. So we've been able to sew on knits, we've been able to sew on woven fabrics, we've gathered, we've done a rolled hem, but the beautiful thing about this machine is that it does air thread. So let me just get a piece of fabric, and I just want to do a couple little stitches. I am going to lengthen the stitch length back out a little bit because we don't need it to be that tight. Okay, so I'm going to come in here, and actually I need to have it. Okay, so I'm going to sew, and now let's go ahead and let's cut that upper looper thread. Because now you can you see in there, it's not making the stitch anymore because the thread has broken. Usually with a serger, when this happens, you have to stop and rethread the entire machine again, all from scratch, because you have to thread in a certain order. Not with this machine. I'm going to simply push this little button here, and that will close these tubes that are right here. And those tubes are little tunnels that this thread is going to be kind of just travel through to get to the looper. So I'm just going to stick it in my little hole right here. And where I want you to look is this looper right here. I have to tell it I want the upper looper to go. There it goes, and it shoots right over the top. Now, all we have to do is put it back into the sewing mode, and it picks it up right away. So that's where we cut the thread, and that's where it started sewing. So this machine, with the no need for tensions, and with setting that, and the really easy threading, is going to make your life really, really easy.